Years ago, back when I lived in Texas, they used to have this promotion on Tuesdays at Popeyes, which was this restaurant that sold a lot of chicken. And you could get two pieces of chicken and a biscuit for $2. Do do they still have that? I don't know. Here in the Philippines, they have Jollibee. Jollibee is special because they're the only fast food chain on the planet that does better in sales in their home country than McDonald's does in that same country. So it should have been no surprise to us that when we took a flight from Manila to Puerto Princesa on the island of Palawan, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, the first thing our driver does is takes us to a Jollibee drive-through where we got the chicken joy, which is two pieces of chicken fried and rice instead of a biscuit. This may be sacrilege to some people, but I think I like Jollibee's chicken better. Though to be honest, I prefer the biscuit to the rice. Enough about that. Um, these shots, this is us island hopping in El Nido. And I bought a drone with the anticipation of traveling and shooting some really cool video. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get around to learning how to use it before I showed up here in the Philippines with it. I started off trying to use the controller with this Android phone, and it just proved to me that Android phones are garbage. Seriously. Once I actually got around to actually sticking an iPhone in the controller, uh, it became like a glorious marriage, like Harry and Meghan. But that was some days after this. So here we are eating lunch. Ooh, look at that watermelon. Y'all know black people like watermelon. Here we are eating lunch. It was actually pretty cool. The people on the boat, the guys that were, you know, taking us around, they cooked the lunch on the boat and they set it out in this nice spread on this beach. And right after they set the food out, it started raining, which would probably be terrible somewhere else. But we just all got on the boat and we brought the food on board and we all ate it there as chicken and fish and rice and vegetables and fresh fruit. It was actually quite nice. And the cool part about it is that right about the time we were finishing lunch, right about the time that lunch on the schedule was coming to an end, the rain stopped and the sun came out again. And, we sailed to another area and we went snorkeling. And I would have a lot more underwater footage here, but I lost the waterproof case to my GoPro. I have no idea where it went. It's somewhere in the Philippines. But the day was actually saved. My travel partner, she had bought a life-proof case for her iPhone. And so the video that you see is actually an iPhone in a waterproof case, getting some really cool shots of zebrafish. Is that what they are? Okay. And also, yeah, we found Nemo over and over again. Um, I'll find some footage of that if I can and post that later. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Um, I mean, it really is like being in another planet. We sailed later in our tour that day to a place called, as you see on the screen, Helicopter Island. And it's called that because if you see it from a distance, from the right angle, it looks like a helicopter. Or at least that's what they say. Um, but yeah, here's some drone shots. one ATM in town that we could find, and there's a long line for it. Like seriously, like a really long line. Like you must get cash before you arrive in El Nido. You must get cash before you arrive in El Nido. You must. And we we failed to do that. There's like a taxi service. It's like they're tricycles. They're motorcycles with sidecars with space for three people and luggage. It's weird.